Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another stream of the illus2D engine stream series kind of thing. Welcome back after, I believe it's been a week or so. Yeah, I've been a bit busy, with some stuff I had to do myself. Been learning some stuff on the way as well, some normal stuff, some household stuff going on. But I'm back, that's the best thing. Okay, so we're finally going to be getting into input handling and stuff. This is a long awaited episode in this stream because input handling is extremely important for an engine. We obviously want our engine to be interactive and stuff, and the one way to do it is by input handling, and it's the biggest way to do it is by input handling. So without any further stuff, I'm just gonna get into doing basically implementing this input handling. And what do I even mean by input handling at all? So basically input handling is just a fancy word for keyboard and mouse inputs, okay? At least for now. Okay, for now we're just going to be setting up keyboard and mouse inputs, and if in the future our engine gets bigger, we can just it's not that hard to set up like joysticks or game pads and those weird mouse controller stuff. Yeah, we can do that in the future as well. Okay, but for now we're going to be rocking with mouse and keyboard input because that's everything that we need. Okay, for now. All right, let's just get into it. So in the this is the code that we have from the previous. If I run the code now, this is what we have. Our beautiful screen that has nothing in it except for the gray background, and we don't even have the FPS thing. Okay, we used to have that one, but unfortunately in the previous stream we refactored the code. We did something with it, so we don't have this right now. And if you have time in this stream, because this is probably going to be a long stream by itself, but if we have some time, I'll probably be setting it nonetheless. Okay, I'll be setting all this stuff. Okay, cool. Let's just get into it. So I'll probably do this in utilities. I think it makes more sense to put the input on the utilities. So I'll just do right click add. I'll add a class. I hope my stream is going well. Yep, it's going okay. I'll get the microphone a bit closer. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so I'll call it, of course, input. Wow, go figure. Call it input, keep it simple, get this on utilities. Input class, this is by the way, this is going to be a static class, which means that I don't want to make because of course it makes sense, because probably in the our engine as well, like basically we're going to be using this input class in multiple CPP files, and I don't want to just include I don't want to just make a new object of the input class every time I want to use it. I want it to be used like a namespace. Okay, so I'm just going to be keeping it as a static class. Okay, so it's going to be full static. All right, I'll just go ahead and tell you what I mean by that. Okay, so input. So like I said, keyboard and mouse inputs both should be pretty simple to do. I'm probably going to be taking some help from the GLFW documentation. So if I just go to type in GLFW documentation, I believe it's somewhere here. Yep, right here, documentation. If you go to the input guide, it will give you everything that you need to know about how do you actually implement input. If you go to keyboard input, you'll see all the stuff right here. Yeah, we're going to be recalling a lot of stuff from this documentation because GLFW documentation is pretty well put. Okay, it is dev did a very good job in making this documentation documentation website. Is much better than any other like SDL or glue or stuff. Okay, all right, class input, of course, since it is a static class, we don't really need any constructors and destructors. I'll just serving some private methods here. For the keyboard inputs, I'm gonna be using so for the keyboard inputs, it's gonna be and boolean arrays of keys, and for mouse inputs also boolean arrays of keys, stuff like those. But for now, let me check something. Here, let me do something. Let me open File Explorer. If I go to the external GLFW include, so if I go to the glfw3.h header file. Let me search glfw_key. Yeah, so These are the key codes. Okay, these are the key codes that GLFW uses, and it has assigned its own unique number and stuff, and that's how GLFW processes under the hood. What I will do is, I know it's a bit dirty, it's not the best way to do it, but since we're using GLFW as our only input handling and when you're creating API, it's kind of okay. It's since we're not going to be changing into any other API like SDL or stuff in the future, this is going to be okay. It's gonna we're gonna be just okay with it. Okay, so just bear with me. It may look a bit dirty. So what I want to do is copy everything, Control C. Don't modify or change anything. Like if you even change something here, it's gonna be you're gonna nuke your program. So don't modify anything. Just copy just copy this. And what I want to do is go right click, add. I want to add my own separate. Basically I want to make my own separate key codes header file. Okay, I'll call it keycodes.h. Slam it down there. Of course we need the pragma ones, else we're gonna get a bunch of errors in the future. All right, the unknown key. I guess I'll just leave these comments in here. It just makes more sense. Alright, so we got all the key codes. Now, of course, since this is our own engine, we don't want to type in GLFW and stuff every time we use an input function. I want to change it. What I want to change it to is, all I want to do is I want to get rid. So just press Control Shift F on the keyboard. Go to Replace in Files. Type in GLFW underscore, and I just want to replace in this file only. Don't click on I think by default it's on like current project. Don't click on this, just click on current document, click on the keycodes.h, replace it with nothing. Okay, replace all. It's gonna replace all these instances here. Click OK, and bam, get these. Okay, all our key codes. Let's make a key codes. I'll make a little thing right here, and also I'm probably going to be making one for mouse codes as well. So let me go all the way down. Okay, this is not fine. I'll do mouse codes, key codes, mouse codes. Okay. What I'll do is I'll go to GLFW3 thing as well. I'll search for Control F for search only. So I'll do mouse button 1. Okay, so there it is, mouse button. I'll literally copy all of these. Control C. I'm gonna get rid of that one and paste it right here. Of course, I wanna press Alt and drag, and just bam, get rid of that. Okay, cool. Alt and drag, get rid of that. Awesome, shebang, shabal. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. That's our key codes class, our little hack kind of thing. Awesome. Get rid of this input.h. Of course, we got to include keycodes.h. We also have to include our core library. So source core.h. I believe it's in core.h. Yep. Defined. Okay. Core.h. Get the input. Put in illus2D. So we have so we can actually export it to DLL and use in our sandbox file. Okay, private variables. What we want a boolean arrays of keys. So if I take a look at this key codes again, you can see the maximum number of key codes that this GLFW has given us is up to 348. So if we want it to be a bit if we want it to be a bit more like safe, yeah, that's the word I was looking for, safe, we can just assign like 400 keys or something. So what I'll do, I'll make a boolean arrays of p underscore keys of 400. Okay, and also I don't want to slam this 400 magic number in here. I'll probably make a pound define. So num keys, so number of keys, I'll call it 400. Okay, and for mouse I'll also define one num mouse buttons. It's probably gonna be, I can just put in 10 if I wanted to. Let me just check it. I believe it's like 7 or 8 if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's 7. Alright, so this uses from button from here, so our values go from 0 to 7. For now I'll just put in 10. It's it's gonna work fine for now. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. I'll just create another one called bool p underscore mouse buttons. I'll do num mouse buttons. I think I'll just make this singular. It makes more sense. Okay. Actually, no, it makes no sense. All right, so that's it. Let's go to input. Of course, we need to make this static. That's that. Input dot cpp. I'll include coordinate. Let me get rid of view. Let me get rid of. I'll pin you here. Input dot cpp, including input dot h. Let me just define these static variables here. Bool input p keys, p mouse buttons, 400 num keys. See here. Whoops. Wow. Num keys there. Okay, cool. Also, we gotta put this in a namespace, of course, in the illus2D namespace. So wow, namespace illus2D here, namespace util. I believe our namespace are called util, not utility. Yeah, exactly, it's called util. Cool. So namespace illus2D namespace util. I'll literally copy this, paste it in here. Whoa. Chill out keyboard. Okay, copy this, paste it down there. Input.cpp, of course it's going to give us a bunch of errors because we don't have the correct namespaces, so copy the namespaces here, slam it down there, and bam. Okay, pretty cool. That's it, of course. So now we want a couple of functions. Okay, so the first one, of course, we want a function that returns bool. It's called isKeyPress. So if we want to check if the user has pressed the key or not. Okay, isKeyPressed. It's going to take in of course, it's going to take in a key code. If you take a look at our keycodes function, you can see these are basically ints. One of them is -1, so it's like key unknown or stuff. We want to be able to specify it to GLFW, so we're just going to be using regular ints because that will work that will work okay for now. So we'll do int key code bool isKeyPressed. I'll do another one called bool isKeyHold. Now these are different, so yeah, okay. Now I want these to be different. Now of course you can pretty much like know by these names what they mean. So there's two types of keyword inputs. There's one called hold, there's one called pressed. Pressed is like the pressed is I want to run this function only once when I press a key. Okay, and hold is I want to run the function indefinitely until the user does not release the key. Okay, that's what it is. So one is pressed. This is gonna run just once. Okay, just once. The function is gonna run just once, and this hold is gonna run for indefinitely, like until the user releases the key. Okay, that's how we're gonna differentiate between those two, and that's the one that makes the most sense. Okay, right. Input. Let's implement those functions. We're gonna go void input isKeyPressed. I'm gonna get this here. Input isKeyHold. I need a in key code. Down here. Of course, this returns a boolean, not a void. So we'll do wow. Keyboard, chill out, man. Bool, and this is gonna be a bool as well. Cool. That's pretty much it. This main function. Now, like I said, let me pull up my documentation website here. So, for keyword input, so if I just go to key input here, yeah. So if you wish to be notified when a physical key is pressed or released, set a key callback. Okay, so we basically need these codes. So GLFW set key callback basically calls a function when we press a key. Basically calls this function when we press a key. So what I want to do is I want to copy this I want to do, I'm probably gonna make a function called init as well, so void init init, and we'll keep the I capital because it's a static function, and static function, there's a little convention I follow is the static functions, like the static functions, I keep the function names to be uppercase. Okay, so that's static, that's how I know. Wow, my keyboard today. Okay, static void init, static void init. Alright. So what's changed is key. Okay, so the I is capital now. I goes there, I goes there. I'll make a void input init. Input init. Kind of British people accent kind of thing. Alright, so this basically, what this init function is going to do is, this is basically going to do this. So it's going to set a key callback for that. Now, of course, we need a couple of things here. It needs a window kind of object pointers thing. The only way we're probably going to be getting this is, we're going to have to basically get in for from the user. So we'll just pass in a window thing from here. So graphics window pointer, we get a pointer to a window, and I'll just put in a GLFW. Not the GLFW pointer. I'll put in a graphics window, pointer to window, of course, PSGO window, and I'll have to include source graphics image. Okay, copy this. I want a pointer to a window. I'll do PSGO window equals window. Of course, we want the function to be static because our method is static. Static window, window, get p_window, get window. We don't have the function get window object. I would love to make one. I'll just make it get window object. All right, cool, cool. Let me just go to the window and make this function real quick. It's going to be an inline GLFW window pointer get window object, and it's going to return the window. Alright, cool. Get rid of that, put .cpp. Now it should hopefully no member get window object. Really? Are you sure about that? Get window object. Okay. Okay, I named it a bit different. Let me get back and fix that real quick. Get window object. There we go. Get window object. Bam. All right. Object key callback, of course, is the function that we have to implement. Literally, I'll just copy this chunk of code here. I'll paste it here. Key callback, and I'll have to get rid of the U. Now, here we run into a problem. We want to access our member variables. Okay, our member these static variables, but this function is outside. So one way to do it is, you can probably read the I believe it should be mentioned in the documentation as well. I believe it was mentioned somewhere, but I can't find. But the one way that I found, the thing that hopefully, wait, my stream is okay. My stream is going well. Cool. Yeah, I'm just periodically checking on my stream because sometimes it says like we aren't getting enough data from the stream to keep it alive or something like that. So it's kind of weird. Okay, it's going okay. It's going okay. I hope you guys can hear me well as well. All right. So the one way to fix this is there are multiple ways to do it, and this is the one way that I preach, that I think is the best one. So what I'll do is I'll copy this. I will put it here, and oh my god, I accidentally pressed Control B. Now it's building my program. Well, that's great. That's great. Yeah. So basically, what I'm going to mark this as static. Okay. So static. So if it is marked as static, now we can use it. So if you go to here, input, see, it will find. So if I click on this, see, now it has find the function. It has find the function definition. So if I click on this, it will take me to this function right here. Okay, cool. Also, I'm pretty sure I'll have to do this to be sure. Yep. Yep. Okay, so take it here, take it here, and this works as well. Okay, pretty cool, awesome. Key callback window, key scan code, awesome. So here, so what I'm gonna, so like I said, this function runs every time. So this function now, if I wanted to get all technical and stuff, the way the GLFW is set up is, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but as far as I know, this function runs in a separate thread. Okay, this is like the, this is how I think I read somewhere in a forum or somewhere some months ago, this runs in a separate thread. And basically what this function is like I said earlier, it runs every time we give an input. So in this case, every time we press a key in our keyboard, this function will get called. Okay, so what I want to do is, and it will store all the data of like what key is pressed in these parameters right here. Okay, so what I want to do is, well, whenever we press a key, we want to do, so we have p underscore keys. We'll do the key code. So the key, so this key is the key code. We'll do that equals to true. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's how we set the key. Okay, so the key code will set that key code to be true, which means that that key has been pressed, right? And here, I'll do, I can also check like what's the key. Like if I had pressed or released or stuff, so if I check, I can check like this. So if I do if action is equals to glfw underscore press, then I can do precast equals true. And if the action is equals to glfw underscore release, I can do the same. So the key I can set it equal to false. Okay, cool. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so if it's pressed, you're gonna set the key code in our boolean array to be true, and if it's not pressed, if it's released, we'll set it equal to false. Okay, cool. And also what I want to do is, I want this I want every single thing here to be false, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen automatically, so I'll have to fix it. I'll have to do, yeah, I'll just do a mem set. I'll just do a simple mem set here. I'll do mem set, meme set, mem set. I'll do a, boy, can I use mem set here? Mem set, mem copy, mem set, mem. I think I need to include IOStream for that. Include IOStream mem set. Yep. Okay, so I'll just put it on here. Input.h. I'll slam IOStream up here because I try to avoid as many includes in these CPP files, because if we do like if there's something like header only library or stuff, then I can get a lot of then you can get a lot of linker errors if we do put something in the CPP, but that's a separate thing. I'm not going to talk too much about it here because we're just trying to make a game engine. Okay, so here what I want to do is I want to set the mem. So I want to set everything. So the destination is p keys, p keys. The values, I want to set every single value to be false or 0. It's the same thing, so I'll just put 0. Size is since it's a, I can just do something like size of a byte, not a byte, size of a bool times 400. Okay, so it's going to set every single our data here. There's 400 of these. Size of, I'll just num keys. This is much better. So size of times num keys. Okay. So basically, what this line of code will do is it'll just go to this p key stuff here, and it's going to initialize every single variable, not variable, every single data into that array to be 0 or false. Okay. Cool. So if action glfw press, if glfw release, it's all okay. What we'll do now is key press. So bool will just what we'll do is, so in the keyhole we'll just return p underscore keys for the actual key, the key code, and here we'll have to do something. So what we'll do here, we'll do if p underscore keys key code. So if the key is pressed, so if the key is indeed true, what we'll do is we'll do p keys key code. We'll set that to be false, okay, and then we'll return true. And down here, if it is not pressed, we'll just return false. Okay. So basically, what this will do is, since, like I said earlier, this is key press thing, I want this function to run only once when the user presses the key. Okay, which means if the user holds the key, like even if the user holds the key, I want this function to be run only once. Okay, this is the function that I want to run every single frame when the user holds the key. Okay, this is not this function. I just want to run it only once. So this is like a clever little algorithm right here. So the first time this is going to be true. Okay, first time if the user has pressed that same key, it's going to be true. And what this will do is now it will make that key as false. Okay, and then it will return true. So in the next frame, when this function runs again, this will be false. Okay, so the next frame this will be false, and this will no longer be executed, and this is gonna return false. So in the end, this code gets to run only once. Okay, cool. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's our little small input handling stuff that's going around here. Okay, we can check it. I believe yeah, is key pressed? Yep, I think we can check it right now. I'll just get rid of u and u. Everything is static. I hope I have yep, I haven't initialized this variable. Let me initialize all my variables here. Static graphics window pointer p underscore window. Let me initialize the input. Okay, everything initialized. Awesome. Yep, that's pretty much it. Let's just check our function if it works or not. Of course it's gonna work though. Source engine.h, I'm just gonna slam it right here. Pound include source score utilities input.h, and I believe input yeah, input has the key code, so we don't have to include key codes by itself. All right, that's cool. Let's just check if it works or not. All right. So in the main.cpp, what I'll do is I'll make a input. I'll call the init function. So since it is a static only library, I don't have to make an object or stuff. I can just call the init. So here I will take a window object. So I'll just pass in the address of window. And here what we'll do is we'll do input dot is key hold. Let's just try both. So is key hold. I will do key code. So we'll do key underscore space space for the hold. Since it's a boolean, we'll probably have to do something like if is key hold. What I'll do is I'll print to the console space key is hold. Okay, I'll make a new line here, and here in the next what I'll do is input is key pressed. So is key pressed, I'll do key underscore, let's say I'll do up arrow or something, key underscore up. So yeah, standard out, full space like up arrow is pressed. Okay, awesome. This should work. Let me check my code again. Init is key pressed, is key hold, or key callback. Init basically gonna initialize everything. It's gonna set this to there, this to there, this to there. I'm gonna put this right here. This there. Yep, everything looks good. Looks good to me. If you always set the key to true when you press it, false when you release it. So this doesn't goes independently. So it basically does not get executed like for eternity, basically. Okay. Moment of truth. Run the code. The file is okay. The file got copied as well, which means our engine is going well. Okay, let's check it. Space is hold. Awesome. So space is hold. I'm holding space, and you can see it's printing space is hold. And if I press the up arrow, yep, up arrow is pressed. And if I hold the up arrow, see, even if I'm holding it, it's printing it only once. So if I hold it only once, it's printing it only once. Okay, because what's happening again is, if you remember, in the second frame, when the second frame comes, what it will do is the function will be, the keys boolean will be false and the code will not be executed until we release it. Okay, until we release it, and then the thing basically repeats again. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much our input for the keyboard, as far as far as I can remember. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. So let's just get into doing the mouse. Key code false. Okay, everything's going well. Yeah. Let's just get into doing the mouse. What I'll do here is, okay, so let me get input.http and let's just get into doing the mouse. So here for mouse also is pretty simple. If we just take a look at this. I love the little documentation website right here. Keyboard input, key input, where is it, text input, mouse input. So basically what I want, so apart from all these all the mouse kind of thing, like if we press the mouse, if we scroll or something like that, I also want to know the position. Okay, so if I want to get like the position of the mouse or stuff like those, I want to be able to get it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll probably make I'll pound include source maths vec, since it's a mouse position is a vec2, I'll just include vec2.h. Fine for now. What I'll do is I'll make a static maths vector2 p underscore mouse pos. Okay, so it's gonna keep track of our mouse position. Here I'm probably gonna put a static, I'll probably put something like a mouse delta pos. So this is like the difference in the mouse position since the last frame. It's basically the same thing as the delta time that we did in the previous video, in the clock class video. Okay, so mouse position, mouse delta pos, that's pretty much it. Now let's just implement functions for all. So we'll do static bool is mouse button pressed and button code. Of course we're gonna make another one for is mouse button hold, button code with that as well, and I will have to implement the definition of this function up here. So p mouse pause input, whoops, copy paste all the function definitions. Okay, let's just implement the actual functions. Okay, so bool input is mouse button hold. Let's do with pressed first. Pressed, take it and button code, copy this, paste it right here, is mouse button hold. That's pretty much it. Let me get back to it and see. Yep, that's right. Let me get the pressed up here. Hold on. Alright, so also I will have to make a callback, like I said, like you saw here. So just like we did with the keyboard, we set a callback. We need to set the mouse callback for the GLFW. So I'll pretty much do the mouse callback here. So copy this, cursor version callback. I'll just name it like these. Copy this. I will put it here, copy this, put it somewhere here, static void. I don't want this to be static here. Copy, I guess I can just put it somewhere here. Yep, I can put these together here. Void version callback. Yep, cool. Alright, get rid of view, put input in here. So if I do that, yep, so you can find the function definition well. Can find the function definition here. and yes, all good. All right, so we have the so we have the mouse buttons in here. If I take a look at the key codes real quick, mouse buttons start from 0 to 7, and everything else is just basically defined to 7. So what I will do is that's gonna work well. Right, so I'll do the same like I did with the keyboard. So I'll return p underscore mouse buttons. I'll return the button code for the pressed, not for the press, for the hold. I'll do it right here. And for the pressed, we'll do if. So if p underscore if it is pressed, okay, I'll do p underscore mouse buttons. The button code I'll do to be false. I'll just make it to be false, and I'll return true, and down here I'll return false. Awesome. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it as far as I can tell. Of course, now we have to implement the actual hint to the GLW here. Cursor person callback. What I'll do is, hold on, I believe whoop, I'm getting some call here. I'm getting some call, hopefully. I'm getting some important call, guys. I'll be back in like 2 minutes or so. Well, I had some work there. Now I'm back. Let me just sip on my water. All right, cursor person callback. Let me see. Input guides. X pause, Y pause. Okay, so get the X person, the Y pause. So what I'll do is I'll make a. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll void cursor person callback. I'll do p underscore mouse pause dot x. I'll do equals to x pause, and I'll just paste it again here. So x to x is equals to y path. Okay, cool. That's pretty much what we need to do here. And also we'll have to yep, that's pretty much what we need to do in the cursor position callback. However, now if we take a look at the I'm pretty sure there's something else. Pretty sure there's another thing here. Set input more mouse position. Cursor. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is the meat. This is the thing that I want. So mouse button input. If you wish to be notified when a mouse button is pressed, release, set a mouse button callback. Okay, so we'll copy this for the mouse button callback. I'll put it on here. We want to say Windows, so P window get window object mouse button callback. I'll literally copy this. Yeah, I've been copying and pasting a lot this video. Get rid of that garbage. Get rid of this garbage as well. Copy this. Oops, what the hell did it stay there? Okay, copy this. Static. Paste it here. Mark it as static. Mouse button callback. Put a semicolon down there. Put cpp, and I'll have to do input. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's pretty much it. Now here, so this is where we're going to be doing the actual input stuff. So let's just check. So if there should be like a framework. So so if button is button right and action is pressed, so we'll do something like that. So if action is equals to GLFW press. So is it pressed? Yeah, it's pressed. Okay, it's the same as the keyword. So if it is pressed, we'll do p underscore mouse buttons, and we'll do the button. Since this will maintain the state. Okay, so this is the what button was pressed and what what was the button and what was the action. So we'll do button is equals to true. Okay, and we'll do this same. So if the action was GLFW underscore release, we'll set that to be false. That's pretty much it. Okay, just like we did with the mouse. That's all we have to do basically. That's all we have to do. All right. Here. Okay, so I want to do something. Okay. Get the mouse position of the data. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream. I hope the stream's going well. Okay, stream's going okay. Let's just check it. Let's just check it again. Button. Okay, let's go to input.h. I hope everything is okay. Everything is well. Let me go down here. So we'll do if. Let me get rid of this here. I don't think I need this. So if input is key, not key, is mouse button press. So we'll do if press. So we'll do mouse button, so left. So if we press the mouse button, we'll do cd cout left mouse pressed. If input is mouse button hold, so if the mouse underscore button underscore right is hold, what we'll do is we'll see right mouse hold. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. Let's just run the code and see. Okay, so here we have this. Let's press the left mouse button. So left mouse button is pressed. I can see if I hold it, it does not print indefinitely here. It just prints once. The right mouse button, so if it's hold, so you can see here left mouse press. So if it right mouse and hold, the mouse button works. Left is pressed, right is hold, hold, pressed, hold, pressed, hold, pressed, hold, pressed, hold, pressed, hold, pressed. Awesome. As I type the keyboard, so space key is hold, up arrow is pressed, space key is hold, up arrow is pressed. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. And that's that. Which means everything is working well. I'll just do pound F0. And if I'll just get rid of that. This is just for checking. Get rid of that now. Yeah. That's our input class basically. Now we got the mouse position. Oh, okay, let me check the mouse position also. So std cout input. I'll make a get mouse pause function real quick. Static inline maths vector 2 get mouse pause churn p underscore mouse pause. Oops. Okay. All right. Run the code again. And okay, so it prints the mouse position, and wow, it prints only the. Oh, it prints the x and y together. Huh? What's the issue? Okay, that's the issue because we set the x and y to be the same. Okay. Let me get rid of that again. Compile the code again. And now it should work. Yeah, exactly. So we get this, the mouse position. So everything's working well. Okay, awesome. We get the mouse position. We get all this stuff. Cool. This will be 0 0. Okay, this is 0 0, and this is 800 by 600. Okay, awesome. Pretty good. That's pretty much it. That is it. That is our class. That's our input class. Now there's another something called scroll. Yeah, the scroll input. Yeah, this is a separate one. So if you wish to notify when the user scrolls whether the mouse input or something like that, scroll. So this function it basically gets called when we scroll our mouse. So I'll probably just I'll just copy it. I'll do yeah, I'll just implement that as well. Why not? So set scroll callback p underscore window get window object. Copy the scroll. Void. I'll do copy that as the definition of the function. Static void scroll callback. There. Okay. Let me check it. The scroll callback. It directs to this function. This is one. So here, let me read something here. So a normal mouse. Oh my God! What did I press? Okay, just take mouse. Okay, there it is. Scroll input. So you can read it right here. So a normal mouse wheel being vertical provides offset of the y-axis. So basically, what this means is I'll just show it to you. So if I see out the y offset for demonstration purposes, and what I do is I just get rid of this for now. I run the code. So if I scroll up, you can see the offset is positive 1. But if I scroll down, the offset is negative 1. Okay, so up is positive 1, down is negative 1. So up, down, up, down, up. That's how GLFW differentiates between up and down. It's from 1 to negative 1. So up is positive 1. Let me get back. Yeah, so you get the idea. So up is I'll just show you again. Up is positive 1 and down is negative 1. So up 1, down negative 1. All right. So what we'll do is we'll just make a bool p underscore scroll up. Let's make it boolean, right? B underscore scroll. Yeah. Yeah. So p underscore scroll. I'll just make a call. I'll just make something of 2. So this is for the number of scrolls. So this is up and down. So scroll stuff. So 0 is for the up, down is the 2. stuff. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could do this way if I wanted to, but I think there's a much better way to do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll just create like a normal, because like if there's no problem doing this method, but if I do this, then what I'll have to do is, if I'll have to just add more, like 2 or 3 more key codes here, and I don't really want to do that because it's not the best way to do it. So I'll just do p underscore scroll up. I'll do scroll up, p underscore scroll down. Let's make two member variables, 1 byte each. We'll go down here, scroll callback. So if if y offset is equal to positive 1, it's equal to 1 basically. Do scroll up equals true. P underscore scroll up is equals to true. Whoops. Oh, can I find the function? Huh? Okay. Can't find the function. Scroll callback. Scroll go to scroll down equals to false. That's that. And what's the error here? Non-static. Okay, I need to make this static. Make it static. Make it static. Okay. Static ball. What's the issue here? A member of a class declared with DL export and info cannot be. Are you sure about that? Okay, that works. Oh, okay. For some reason I cannot do it in the same line. Okay, cool. So p scroll up, p scroll down, we'll have to make it in the separate lines. Input.cpp, I'll do scroll up equal to true, scroll down equals false. If y offset is equals to -1, we'll do basically the opposite. So we'll do down equals to true, and we'll do up equals to false. Okay, that's pretty much it. Cool. And I'll also have to make a couple of functions here. So static bool is mouse scroll up, have a is mouse scroll down. Probably implement somewhere here. Yep, here. Bool input is mouse scroll up. We'll do something like return p underscore mouse scroll scroll up. Okay. Here, if mouse scroll is down, scroll down, we'll just do return p scroll up. And the thing is, once we return it, okay, so we need to do something here. So if p underscore mouse scroll p underscore scroll down is true, since we just want it to be returned once, what I do is we'll do return true, and we'll do pre underscore scroll down to be false. Okay, just like we did before. So that the main reason why we're doing it in the first place, so that is that it does not get like called indefinitely. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm doing it. All right, scroll through, and if it not scroll, we'll just return false in the first place. All right, copy this, paste it here, scroll up, if scroll up, equals to false, return true, return false. Alright. Scroll up and scroll up. Okay, that should be it. That should literally be it. And I'm getting some messages. Let me check. Okay, what was a message here? Okay, so that should be it. Okay, so if we offset is 1, scroll up true, false, scroll down false. Offset -1, true, false. Is mouse scroll up is gonna set false, true, false, and return not true. Scroll up. Wait a minute, what did I did here? Oh, scroll up, scroll down. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, mouse button press. So I think I messed up something, guys. Up equals true, up equals false, and return false. Alright, that should be it. That should literally be it. Down true, up false, up true, false. Okay, so let's just check it once. Let's just check it again. So here, I'll get rid of U. I'll do I will get rid of U as well, and I'll get rid of U as well. So I'll make this code active. If input actually, why did I did that? I could just, the whole point of doing this is because I could do this, right? Okay, I don't know why I did that. Sometimes it happens. So if input is scroll up, is mouse scroll up, so if it is scroll up, we'll get rid of this curly std cout mouse scroll up. That's weird. It won't be on caps because mouse scrolling is not cool. Okay, pressing buttons is cool, mouse scrolling is not cool. Okay, down, mouse scroll down. Oops, down. Run the code. Let me have a sip of water. Build failed. What's the issue? Wow, unresolved externals. Okay, makes sense. Because I forgot to do this here. So Alt drag, copy, paste it here. Input, scroll up, scroll down. I will try to put it in the correct order, in the order it was defined, so I'll put it up here. Okay, cool. That's it. That's pretty much it. Run the code. Now it will compile, pretty sure. Yep, okay, so this is the code. Let me get this thing here. So if I press the left mouse button, it works. Right mouse button, it works. If I scroll up, so you can see it goes mouse scroll up, and if I scroll down, mouse scroll down, scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, down, scroll up, scroll down. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm scrolling it. Let me put my microphone closer to my mice, so I think then you can hear it. See, I'm scrolling it, scroll up, up. So I'm scrolling it down. So down, so mouse scroll down. I'm scrolling it up now, so up, scroll up. Okay. Okay. I was somewhere else. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. So basically it works. So scroll down, scroll up. Our key work, our mouse hold works, key works, everything works perfectly. And that's pretty much it. That's generally that's it. And yep, that's it. So this is our input class. This is pretty much everything they've now. Num keys, I would probably let me check it once again. Key codes. It goes to 348. I could theoretically put it 350. In fact, I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. I'll probably do a 350 to that. I'll probably do something like 8 to here. So input. It will save us a couple of bytes, so it's put it to 8 or something. Okay. Not 250. Oh my god, it's gonna be bad. 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 Put it to 350. Mouse button 8. I believe it's it goes to 348. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. 348. Mouse button goes to 7. Okay, cool. We'll put 9 or something. Okay. Now it should be fine. Now it should be totally fine. Okay, cool. Left button press, scroll stuff down, scroll everything up, scroll down, up arrow is pressed, pressed. Okay, everything is went well. Let me just okay, my friend is calling me to play some Counter-Strike. This is pretty. Our input class is done as well. I'll push it to GitHub tonight, maybe. You guys will be able to find the code in GitHub. This is this is a robust input class. Now it's pretty much professional. You can do quite a lot of stuff with it. It's awesome. It's gonna last us. Okay, we will not have to modify it anytime soon. Okay, unless we decide to add some other controllers and stuff like that. But that's way in the future. Okay, we will not have to tinker it with this anything else. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, I think I forgot. Oh yeah, we forgot to do the delta pause. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, we forgot to do the delta pause. So what? Okay, so for the delta pause, this should be calculated every single frame. You know what I'll do is I'll try to make I'll try to quickly fix this. So I'll do static void. So something like process info or something. Yeah, I'll make a process info function here. Yeah, I'll just do it real quick. Static void process info. It shouldn't take time. If I go to something like void input process info, and this is so basically what this will do is it will just get the position. So let me just get the cutting to mouse position. What I'll do is for that I will mouse delta pause. You know what, yeah, this needs a proper fix. This needs a proper fix. The problem this can be is that we are getting delta pause, is that the mouse pause is getting by the cursor position callback. Okay, the mouse pause is getting refreshed by cursor position callback, and I guess we can find the delta pause right here, right? Yeah, we can find the delta pause right here if we wanted to. So what I want to do here is I want to make a so we'll do vector2 delta okay, so p underscore delta pause mouse delta pause dot x is equals to p underscore mouse pause dot x. We're going to subtract that by x pause. Okay, and we'll do copy that again, paste that again. For the y, we'll do is the previous y, so mouse pause y, subtract that with the y pause. Okay, and we'll just set the correct stuff with the x pause, y pause. Okay, that should be it. That should generally be it. We'll not need anything these like the process info stuff right here. Let me get rid of that as well. Process info stuff not pressed but pressed. Yep, that should be. Let me just check it. Okay. See out. Input get mouse pause. Of course I need to make a mouse delta pause static inline function, static inline back to get mouse delta pause, turn p underscore mouse delta pause, standard out, input guess with mouse delta pause, standard and line. Run the code. Yeah, okay, yeah, it works great. It works great. Okay, awesome. That's that. Awesome. So these are delta pause and it's good. All right, let me get rid of this now. Let me get rid of this. Let me get back to the end, backslash n. Okay, cool. That is genuinely it. That is genuinely it. And actually it should be x, the new position minus the old position. So x pause, so it should be x pause minus the y pause. Okay, let's do y pause minus the p mouse pause underscore y pause. Let's run the code once more. So we'll do standard cout get. Okay, let me tell him to wait 5 more minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, 2 more minutes. Input get mouse delta pause. Let me check it. std and line. Run the code. Hopefully it works. X pause minus y pause. Okay, so if I go to here, it gets positive. If I go back, it goes negative. This is positive. This is negative. This is positive. This is negative. Everything works well. Okay, cool. Check it once more. Yeah, okay, yeah, everything works well. Delta pause, return mouse delta pause. Get mouse delta pause. Yeah, I mean, it's wrong. Okay, so that's for the stream. That's it for the stream. I'll just I'll get back to you guys in another stream. We're probably going to be getting into writing a renderer in the next stream, because we have everything ready. Now we're just going to be getting stuff in the screen, doing some pretty cool stuff. Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next stream.